Hello everyone, my name is Jen, and in this video I'm going to be showing you my animation process. Like you may have guessed from the title, I mostly only use Clip Studio Paint, so I'm going to give a brief tutorial on that. But before I begin, I would like to mention that as of making this video, I have never taken an animation class. So all my work and this tutorial, everything I know is self-taught. Because of that, my teaching style is basically just yeetus the fetus, throw the baby in the pool, hope it swims and doesn't drown. And well, hey, it's how I learned how to not drown, so it sort of works, and hopefully it works for you. Now, for this next part, pay very close attention. What I'm about to say will determine if you love or hate Clip Studio. I promise you will hate it if you don't do this. Alright, let's open up Clip Studio and get started. Okay, so we're opening up a new animation, this button here, and you'll figure out the dimensions and everything you kind of want, what works for you as you go along. But right now, we're just going to work with this, and we're going to go 24 frames per second because that's the industry standard. Now this is where we want to pay attention because this is where we get messed up. So you see how we have one layer open, click here, and this is the magic button, the folder. We need this. Click on it, move your cell into that folder, and now you're good. Click over here, put 2 in, press OK, and now everything is okay. You will love animating in Clip Studio. Everything works great now. You can put all of your layers in one folder. You can make layers now, copy, paste, and everything is so much easier. When you press the add a new frame button, it automatically puts your cells in a folder for you, and now everything's easier. See, I'm gonna go ahead and make a little animation for you. This is the true and tried test for all animators, the ball test. Little stretch right there. I'm gonna do a little squash. It's all fun. Woo! Oh yay! Super squash. We're doing it. It's working. Keep at it. And this is in real time, so I'm not even speeding it up for you guys. Real time. Just to show you how great the process is. Animation. It's wonderful. It works, yay! So that's, now that you can do an animated ball, you can animate anything, I promise. I would never lie to you. Okay, so let's actually animate something, not just a ball. My ideas, well, I usually get inspired by something or nothing. Sometimes it just comes from my head, but then I start with like an initial sketch. I have an idea in mind on how I want everything to move, and then I kind of just go with it. I don't usually like plan it out how you're supposed to by like writing down how you want your character to move and making a little animatic. I usually just don't do that. Just kind of go with the flow and see how it turns out. I'm sorry, you're not supposed to do that. I just do that because my head is like empty. It's not big enough to, my brain isn't big enough to think very far ahead. So going with the flow, seeing what looks right, and kind of just doing it. I'm sorry that's a terrible explanation, but it's all I have. You know, I blame Velma for that stereotype that people with glasses are very smart, because I am not that. I do lose my glasses a lot though. and then yep, my eyes look like threes. They're usually always right on top of my head, but my pea brain is convinced that they are actually gone, and then I'll finally pass a mirror or something, and then I'm just like, wow, am I really that? I mean, wow, this can't be the same brain that was reading 600-page chapter books in middle school. Like, that's my thought process when it comes to animation. Anyway, here I'm just after I do the lines, I do the shadows, really basic stuff. Lines, shadows, color. I mean, sometimes I throw in a background before I color, just to get my brain moving, and then I'll add all the little details in the end, and yeah, we got ourselves animation. Woohoo. Something. Okay, so we're at the end now. Now, go. Now, I've told you the things. Don't look at me. I told you what it was going to be like in the beginning. Go and animate. You'll laugh. You'll probably mostly cry. But I promise through sheer will and desperation, you will accomplish many great things after several breakdowns. And I don't want to hear any excuses. You can't tell me, well, I can't afford Clip Studio Paint. There are several free animation softwares on multiple devices, and you can't say, oh, but I can't draw. I do not care. Animate the Stickman. Have you seen those wild Stickman animations? They are crazy. Do that. There's no excuses. You have to see it through now that you decided to do this. So take this. It's pretty wild out there. And for everything you animate, I will give you 1 gold doubloon. Good luck and Godspeed.